Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Endzone. I'm your host, Ryan Knapp. Now, for the second straight day in the Northeast, it's windy as hell and it's cold. It'll be this way Wednesday, Thursday. So check on your animals, check on your elderly, make sure they're okay. But welcome. Thank you to the Endzone Quintet. We shall preview. We shall review week number 11 in the NFL. Preview week 12. Probably a quick show. Maybe I'll get some news and notes from around the league today. So let's just jump into it, shall we? It all started last Thursday. The Patriots handled the Jets 27-14. The Jets were actually up 7-0. And then the Patriots outscored them 27-7. Defense took over for the Patriots. It was all she wrote. Justin Fields had been benched upon further notice. It's like Tyrod Taylor is going to be the quarterback going forward for the Jets. See what he has. Jets have more problems than just the quarterback, by the way. But for your New York Jets, Justin Fields was 15 of 26, 116 yards, a touchdown. No picks. He was the leading rusher, 11 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown. John Mechie III, 3 catches, 45 yards, and a touchdown. Your leading Jets receiver. Quincy Williams, Jarvis Brownlee Jr., Brandon Stevens, and Jamian Sherwood each had 8 total tackles. For the Patriots, Drake May continues his impressive sophomore campaign. 25 of 34, 281, a touchdown, no picks. Travion Henderson, 19 carries, 62 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. Stephon Diggs, welcome back to the NFL here. 9 catches, 105 yards. Robert Spillane, 9 total tackles. As we go to the team stats, Jets actually won the rushing battle. Now, the Patriots didn't do well in that department. But the Patriots, Drake May was throwing it around effectively. They were about the same on third down. And again, the Patriots defense just stepped up to the plate. Patriots had a couple of big plays as well. So the Patriots are sitting at 9-2 overall. Jets are 2-8. And shining up those golf clubs. And then we get to the Sunday games. In a snoozer over there in Madrid. Someone had to win. Dolphins win in overtime. They beat the Commanders 16-13. The game sucked. It was fugly. It was boring. Both teams are horrible. Marcus Mariota, he had the one interception that led to the field goal in overtime. He was 20 of 30, 213, a touchdown and a pick. Chris Rodriguez Jr., 15 carries, 79 yards rushing. Deebo Samuel, their leading receiver for Washington, 7 for 74 and a touchdown. Bobby Wagner, 8 total tackles. For the Finns, 2 14 of 20, 171, no touchdown, no picks. David Aichan did his thing, 21 carries, 120 yards rushing. Jalen Waddle, 3 catches, 52 yards. Jordan Brooks, 20 total tackles for the Finns. Again, Dolphins turned it over no times. Washington twice. Kind of the difference in the game, to be honest with you. The interception in overtime hurt. Hence, the Dolphins, your winner. The Dolphins are 4-7. Commanders 3-8 after making the NFC Championship game last year. Final in overtime, entertaining game. Panthers beat the Falcons 30-27. For the Panthers, Bryce Young had a career day, 31 of 45, 448 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Basically because Panthers couldn't run the football. Rico Dowdell, 19 carries, 45 yards. Tenaroa McMillan continues his great freshman campaign. rookie campaign, 8 catches, 130 yards, 2 receiving touchdowns. Trayvon Moring, 11 total tackles. For the Falcons, Michael Penix Jr., who has now been knocked out for the year, by the way, he's finished, I believe, with a knee injury. He was 13 of 16, 175, no touchdowns, no picks. Kirk Cousins came in to fill in 6 of 14 for 48 yards. Bijan Robinson, 23 carries, 104 yards, 2 touchdowns rushing. Drake London, 7 catches for 119 yards receiving. Ronnie Harrison Jr., 11 total tackles. We go to the team stats. Falcons actually won the running battle. Passing yardage obviously went to Carolina. Carolina held the ball for 37 minutes. The Falcons 27. Again, well played game. The Falcons had a crucial turnover. And again, the Falcons are now 3-7, by the way. Panthers 6-5. I know some people had hopes for the Falcons this year, but it is not meant to be, as they are basically looking at a dismal season, to be quite honest with you. The Bills beat the Buccaneers 44-32, high-scoring affair. Lots of offense, if you like offense. Lots of turnovers as well. For Tampa Bay, the Baker, the butcher, the candlestick maker, 16 of 28 for 173, a touchdown and a pick. Sean Tucker, 19 carries, 106 yards, 2 touchdowns rushing. Sterling Shepard, 3 catches, 54 yards, leading receiver. Antoine Winfield Jr. and Zion McCollum, 6 total tackles. For your Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen, he had 6 total touchdowns, by the way. 19 of 30, 317 yards, 3 touchdowns, but 2 picks. James Cook, 16 carries, 48 yards. Josh Allen, 3 rushing touchdowns. Tyrell Shavers, 4 catches, 90 yards, and a touchdown receiving. Jordan Pryor, 15 total tackles. We go to the team stats. Again, turnover fest there for a while. Buffalo turned it over 3 times. Tampa Bay twice. Tampa Bay won the rushing battle, which kind of kept it in it for a while. 202 yards to the Bills' 97. Obviously, the passing yardage went to Buffalo. And look, the Bills overcame the turnovers. The Bucs were game for a little while. Both defenses in this game were, I like to use the word pungent. Bills are 7-3, Buccaneers 6-4. But if the defense for both teams keep playing like they are, I don't see them going very far, either one of them. But that's what you get when it's the no fundamentals league. That's what the NFL stands for. The Texans beat the Titans a little bit closer than what Texan fans wanted. It just came out today that C.J. Stroud this week is still in concussion protocol. He will be out against the Bills. For Houston, Davis Mills, 26 of 41, 274, a touchdown, no picks. Woody Marks, 18 carries, 44 yards. Nico Collins, 9 catches, 92 yards, a touchdown receiving. Miles Bryant, 8 total tackles. For the Tennessee Titans, Cam Ward, 24 of 37, 194, a touchdown, no picks. He was the leading rusher, by the way, 3 for 33. Chig Nkonkwo, 3 catches, 56 yards. Darrell Baker Jr., 12 total tackles. We go to the team stats. Tennessee had a crucial turnover. Neither team can run the ball worth shit. Tennessee was actually better on 3rd down. But in the end, winning teams find ways to win and losing teams find ways to lose. Titans even their record up to 5-5. And again, CJ Stroud's going to be out again this week. Titans are 1-9. Thinking about Thanksgiving, turkey, looking ahead to Christmas, and then looking at hopping on a cruise or a golf trip somewhere. It's bad down there in Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bears are in first place in the NFC North. They beat the Vikings 19-17. Why? Because the Vikings don't know how to defend kick returns. It's actually kind of like back and forth there for a while. Caleb Williams for the Bears, 16-32, 193, no touchdowns, no picks. DeAndre Swift, 21 carries, 20 yards rushing. Cole Kmet, 5 catches for 45 yards receiving. Noah Sewell, 10 total tackles. For Minnesota, J.J. McCarthy was bad. Didn't look good. But again, we have to remember that this is his rookie year, not last year. He was 16-32, 150 yards, a touchdown, but he threw 2 picks. Aaron Jones Jr., 16 for 70. Justin Jefferson, 5 catches for 61 yards, visibly frustrated on the sideline. Blake Cashman, 15 total tackles. We go to the team stats. I just circled it. Minnesota turned it over twice. Chicago turned it over 0. That was really the difference in the game. And again, by the way, special teams for the Vikings, they were not good. Vikings are sitting at 4-6, slowly fading here. Bears again 7-3. Did not see that coming. I don't think anybody saw the Bears being 7-3, leading the NFC North, but we still have 7 games left. Packers beat the Giants 27-20. Jordan Love was knocked out of the game for a while. Josh Jacobs went out with a knee injury. Don't know the severity of it yet. Jordan Love was 13-24, 174 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Emmanuel Lewis, 11 carries, 40 yards, and a touchdown. Romeo Dobbs, 4 catches for 53 yards. Isaiah McDuffie, 11 total tackles. For the Giants, Jameis Winston, 19-29, 201 yards, no touchdowns. He threw a pick, crucial. Tyrone Tracy Jr. stepping up to the plate, 19 carries, 88 yards rushing. Isaiah Hodgins, 5 catches, 57 yards. Bobby Okereke and Dane Belton, 7 total tackles for the Giants. Team stats. Again, I circled it. Giants, 2 turnovers, Packers, none. That's all you need to know. Turnovers will kill. So the Packers are sitting at 6-3-1. The Giants fall to 2-9. Shining up the clubs. Getting ready to go on a cruise. The Steelers pulled away from the Bengals. Why? Because the Bengals are the Bengals. Jamar Chase in Spitgate number 2. Or Spitgate 3. You can go all the way back to Bill Romanowski spitting on someone. I think that might have been 15, 20 years ago now. I don't remember. Jamar Chase has been suspended a game by the NFL. He's appealing it. I don't know why he's appealing it. I said this yesterday on Early Evening Sports Buffet with the Ginch. What are you appealing it for? You have like 50 camera angles showing you spit on him. And then you lied about it afterward. So stop being a dumbass. Just take it like a man. The reason why he's appealing it is because he'll be at $600,000 this week. That's why he's appealing it. Joe Flacco was 23-40, 199 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Chase Brown, 18 carries, 99 yards. T. Higgins, 3 catches for 63 yards and a touchdown receiving. Oren Burks, 9 total tackles. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, Rodgers got knocked out. He injured his left wrist, fracture, whatever it is. He does not need surgery. He was 9 of 15, 116 yards, a touchdown, no picks. Mason Rudolph came in, played admirably. 12 of 16, 127 yards, a touchdown, no picks. Jalen Warren, 10 carries for 62 yards. I'd like to see him carry the ball a little bit more. Kenneth Gainwell, 7 receptions, 81 yards, 2 touchdowns receiving. A nice day. And I said this the other day on Steel City Renegades. I was wondering when the Steelers were going to get their heads out of their ass, start using Darnell Washington. Did you see Darnell Washington? He had 4 catches for 67 yards, but did you see what he did after he caught the football? The dude's 6'9", weighs 270. Who wants to tackle that dude? Patrick Queen, 10 total tackles. Tail of the tape, again, I circled it here. Bengals, 2 turnovers, Pittsburgh, none. They were both the same on third downs. Pittsburgh just made the big plays. Cincinnati didn't. There's talk of Joe Burrow coming back sometime in December. Bengals are 3-7 now. You're not bringing Joe Burrow back. You're not going to do it. You're not. They were sitting at 5-5, trying to right the ship until December. Maybe, not now. Steelers are 6-4, by the way. Atop the NFC North. In a holy shit game, did they show up? The Chargers get their ass kicked by the Jags. Chargers couldn't. I'm not even going to go over the stats. They couldn't pass the ball. They couldn't run the football. They couldn't do dick. Nothing. For Jacksonville, though, Trevor Lawrence, 14 to 22, 153, a touchdown. He threw his interception, though. Bashal Tootin, 15 carries, 74 yards and a touch, and Travis Etienne, 19 carries, 73 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. Jacoby Myers, 5 catches, 64 yards. Foyesada Olokun and Andrew Wingard, 5 total tackles. We go to the team stats. I don't know why. Again, the Jags outrushed the Chargers 192 to 42. It was abysmal for the Chargers offensively. And when your defense is on the field that much because your offense can't do shit offensively, you're going to get your ass kicked. Chargers are sitting at 6-4. Chargers are 7-4, but it's kind of an iffy 7-4, to be honest with you. In another close one, good battle, the Rams beat the Seahawks 21-19. All I did was circled here. Sam Darnold was atrocious. Atrocious with the 4 interceptions. He was 29 of 44, 279 yards, no touchdowns, 4 picks, reverting back to what he looked like the last 2 games of last year. Kenneth Walker III, 16 carries, 67 yards, a rushing touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba, impressive yet again, 9 catches, 105 yards receiving. Ernest Jones IV and Ty Okada, 6 total tackle. For the Rams, Matthew Stafford, good stats. 15 to 28, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns, more importantly, no picks. Kyron Williams, 12 catches, 91 yards, and a touchdown. Puka Nacua, 7 catches, 75 yards. Cam Curl, 11 total tackles. Again, even with Darnold turning it over 4 times, the Seahawks defense kept them in the game. It was for naught. Big win by the Rams were 2 of 11 on third down, too. So you turn it over 4 times and you still want to lose 21-19. I guess some sort of moral victory. I don't know. Rams are 8-2. Seahawks are 7-3. 49ers beat the Cardinals in Brock Purdy's return. Did well. He was 19 to 26, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Christian McCaffrey, 13 carries, 81 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. George Kittle, 6 receptions for 67 yards and 2 touchdowns. Curtis Robinson, 12 total tackles. For the Cardinals, Jacoby Brissett was, now listen to this, and I had this circled. First of all, Arizona couldn't run a ball worth a shit. 14 carries for 36 yards collectively. Jacoby Brissett, 47 of 57 for 452 yards, 2 touchdowns, but he threw 2 picks. Michael Wilson, 15 catches, 185 yards receiving. Trey McBride, 10 catches, 115 yards, touchdown receiving. It's just gaudy. Cody Simon, 12 total tackles. We go to the team stats. Again, circled it here. Cardinals, 3 turnovers. 49ers, none. Cardinals couldn't run the ball. They had to throw it around. They got themselves in trouble, and they lose. 49ers are now 7-4 overall. The Cardinals 3-7, shining up the clubs. Getting ready for the offseason. The Ravens beat the Browns to win their 4th straight. Look the hell out. Lamar Jackson, by the way, he was sacked 5 times. 4 by Myles Garrett, who's just a beast. Lamar was 14 to 25, 193 yards, no touchdowns, and he threw 2 picks. He was sacked 5 times. Derrick Henry, 18 catches for 103 yards and a touchdown. Zay Flowers, 3 catches for 78 yards. Kyle Hamilton, 9 total tackles. For Cleveland, Dylan Gabriel got knocked out, concussion protocol, I believe. He was 7 to 10, 68 yards. Shedeur Sanders came in, first time playing, and he didn't look good, but that's to be expected. 4 of 16, 47 yards. He threw a pick. Quinshaw Judkins, 17 carries, 59 yards. Again, which we'd like to see. Baltimore ran the ball for 184 yards, Cleveland 106. Cedric Tillman, 3 catches, 52 yards. Carson Schwezinger, 11 total tackles. Team stats, Baltimore actually turned it over 3 times, Cleveland only once. But Baltimore's defense took over. Baltimore won the rushing. Cleveland was 2 of 14 on 3rd down, which is abysmal. And again, losing teams find ways to lose. Browns are 2-8, shining up the clubs. The Ravens now even their record at 5-5. Or 5-5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't remember. My Chiefs lose to the Broncos 22-19. They're not going to win the division. I tried to tell people about my Chiefs in the preseason. Everybody thought I was nuts. The statistics historically are stacked against them. If you go back over and look over the last 20 to 25 years, what's happened to the Super Bowl loser and the Super Bowl loser from the previous year heading into the next year, it's not good. Brett Veach, the GM, trying to run it back with the same players. It's not working. I know you tried to focus on the offensive line. You don't have a running back 1. You have a group of okay receivers. Travis Kelce's older. Patrick's older. And you've got a run game. I tried to tell people this before. Now, the defense the last month and a half has played lights out, well enough to keep you in games and maybe to win football games. But your offense stinks right now. Isaiah Pacheco, shell of himself. Kareem Hunt, serviceable. Rashee Rice back. Xavier Worthy. They should be doing a little bit more damage. But even last year, they had no run game. And when you don't have a run game, and other teams don't respect it and are not scared of it, what do you think teams are going to do? You want to run the football, we know you can't run it. We're going to drop in coverage. We're going to take away what you do best, and that's Patrick Mahomes spreading the ball around. And when Patrick feels like he has to do too much, he presses the issue, he gets himself in trouble, and that's when disaster hits. There's just no run game. Can't run the ball. Mahomes was 29 of 45, 276, a touchdown, but he threw a crucial pick. Kareem Hunt, 13 carries, 59 yards, and a tutty. Travis Kelce, 9 catches, 91 yards, a touchdown. The leading touchdown scorer, Kansas City Chiefs history. Shamari Connor, 8 total tackles. For the Broncos, Bo Nix, 24 of 37, 295, no touchdowns, no picks. RJ Harvey, 11 carries for 30 yards. Troy Franklin, 4 receptions, 84 yards. Justin Schnad, 10 total tackles. We go to the team stats. Again, Patrick threw the crucial interception. Neither team could run a football. Both teams were about the same on third down. The Chiefs were up 19-16, and it was their 3rd and 2. If they pick up a first down, the game is basically essentially over. If you go back and look at the play, and I believe it was Chris Jones or somebody who said the Broncos defense knew what they were going to run on that 3rd. And you know why? Can't run the ball. Broncos dropped in coverage. They had everything covered up, and Patrick threw the incompletion. Well, why not take your chances? It's 3rd and 2. Stick a big-ass fullback down there as a fullback. Stick an offensive lineman as the fullback, and you pound the rock, and you see if you can get the 2 yards. I've said I even Chiefs are 5-5. The Broncos are 9-2. Chiefs aren't winning the division, and I will also say that the Chiefs are not going to make a wild card. I've seen all kinds of stuff over the last 48 hours about the Chiefs. Oh, they're done. They're not done yet. Yeah, they are. And if they're not, I will say I was wrong. Eagles beat the Lions 16-9 in a bore. Both defenses took center stage. Jared Goff was 14 of 37, 255, a touchdown and a pick. 23 incompletions, by the way. Again, Detroit couldn't run a football. Jahmyr Gibbs, 12 for 39. David Montgomery, 6 for 27. It's only 18 carries apiece between the two of them. Jahmyr Gibbs had 5 catches for 107 yards receiving. Jack Campbell, 15 total tackles. For the Eagles, Hurts, 14 of 28, 135, no touchdowns, no picks. Saquon, 26 carries, 83 yards. A.J. Brown, 7 grabs for 49 yards. Zach Bond, 7 total tackles. We go to the team stats. Detroit turned it over once, Philadelphia none. Philadelphia won the rushing battle. Detroit was 0 of 5 on 4th down. That's all you need to know. Eagles are 8-2. Detroit 6-4. There were some pundits out there, especially Detroit fans, who thought that they maybe go 12-5. Yeah, right. And then last night, the Cowboys beat the Raiders. I was wrong on this one. I thought the Raiders would win. I was wrong. Raiders were horrible. For the Cowboys, Dak was 25 of 33, 268, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Javonte Williams, 22 carries, 93 yards. George Pickens. I'm a Pickens and I'm a Grinnins. 9 grabs, 144 and a touchdown. Deron Bland, 10 total tackles. For the Raiders, Geno Smith, 27 of 42, 238 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Aston Gentry had 6 carries for 7 yards. You drafted him for a reason, to be the bell cow, and you gave it to him 6 times. Brock Bowers, 7 catches, 72 yards. Devin White, 10 total tackles. We go to the team stats. All you really need to know, Raiders 27 yards, Cowboys 114. Raiders are 2-8. Cowboys are 4-5-1. Still in a wild card hunt. So where do we stand after week number 11? AFC East, the Patriots on top, 9-2. Bills are second, 7-3. The Dolphins 4-7. And third, the Jets are 2-8 and fourth. AFC North, Steelers are 6-4 and first. Ravens are now second at 5-5. Bengals are 3-7. Browns are 2-8. They're shining up the golf clubs. AFC South, Indianapolis on top at 8-2. Jacksonville second at 6-4. Houston third at 5-5. And we'd like to thank the Tennessee Titans for participating in this year's NFL season. They're 1-9. Out in the West, Broncos are 9-2 and first. Chargers are second at 7-4. It's Chiefs third, 5-5. The Raiders 2-8. NFC East, the Eagles are 8-2. Cowboys are in second at 4-5-1. The Commanders in third at 3-8. New York Giants 2-9. NFC North, which is the best division in football right now, as far as I'm concerned. Bears sit on top at 7-3. The Packers are second, 6-3-1. Lions third at 6-4. The Vikings in last, 4-6. NFC South, the Buccaneers are in first at 6-4. The Panthers are second at 6-5. Falcons third, 3-7, and the Saints 2-8. And out there in the NFC West, the Rams sit on top, 8-2. Seahawks are second at 7-3. The Friscos are 7-4 in third, and the Cardinals 3-7. So let's jump to week number 12, shall we? Weekend before Thanksgiving. It'll all kick off Thursday. The Bills are at the Texans. Buffalo's favored by 6. The Bills' defense is horrible. I think the Texans will stay in this game. But the Bills know that they have to keep pace. I mean, the Texans have to keep pace with the Jags and the Colts as well. But I think the Bills will probably eke this one out. I know the Bills looked horrible against the Dolphins on the road. This is on the road. I'll go Bills 30, Texans 27. Then we go to the Sunday games. 6-4 Steelers at the Bears, 7-3, 1 p.m. on CBS. Chicago's favored by 3. Don't know what's going to happen with the Steelers quarterback. Is Rodgers going to try and play? Slap a cast on that thing? Don't know. I'm still going to go the Steelers, though. It's going to be close. Probably low scoring. I'll go Steelers 24, the Bears 20. 1 p.m. on CBS. The 9-2 Patriots at the 3-7 Bengals. New England's favored by 8. Sometimes New England has a way of keeping other teams in it, but look, they're 9-2. Bengals are 3-7. They're not going to have Chase. I'll go Patriots 27, Bengals 17. 1 p.m. on Fox, the 2-9 Giants at the 6-4 Lions. Detroit's favored by 10.5. I don't know if they'll cover. Well, I'm still going to take the Lions. I'll go Lions 31, Giants 21. 1 p.m. on Fox, 4-6 Vikings at the 6-3-1 Packers. Green Bay favored by 6.5. If J.J. McCarthy plays the way he did last week, this week, Vikings are going to lose. I still think the Vikings are going to lose. I've got the Packers winning 27-20. 1 p.m. on Fox, the 7-3 Seahawks at the 1-9 Titans. Seattle favored by 13.5. If Sam Darnold plays this week the way he did last week. It'll keep the Titans in the game. Titans played better against the Texans. The Seahawks better watch out. I still think the Seahawks win. I'm going to go Seahawks 31, Titans 20. 1 p.m. on CBS, the 8-2 Colts travel to take on my Chiefs at 5-5. Kansas City's favored by 3.5. They were favored against Denver too. I can't do it. I'm not a homer. I'm going off the eye test. And what I see out of the Chiefs right now is they just look deflated. They look defeated. I know people will probably jump on the Chiefs. I don't see it. The defense will keep them in it. But it's not like the Colts defense is any slouch either. I'm going to go Colts 24, Chiefs 20. 1 p.m. on CBS, the 2-8 Jets at the 5-5 Ravens. Baltimore favored by 13.5. I think this could be a get-right game for the Ravens to get really back on track, dominating. I'm going to go Ravens 35, the Jets 14. In a game, good luck if you want to watch this one. 4:05 on CBS. The 2-8 Browns at the 2-8 Raiders. Vegas is favored by 3.5. Shador's going to start. Both teams suck. I'm going to go Browns 13, Raiders 13. Tie. 4:05 p.m. on CBS, the 6-4 Jags at the 3-7 Cardinals. Jacksonville only favored by 2.5. Game kind of scares me for Jacksonville. I don't know why. Jacksonville is just they're like a yo-yo. You don't know. I'm going to call for an upset. I'm going to go Cardinals 27, Jags 24. 4:25 p.m. on Fox, the 8-2 Eagles at the 4-5-1 Cowboys. Philly favored by 3.5. Until the Cowboys can put together a string or whatever, I can't do it. I don't know. Eagles 27, Cowboys 20. 4:25 p.m. on Fox, the 3-7 Falcons at the 2-8 Saints. Saints are favored by 1.5. Kirk Cousins will be starting for the Falcons. The Saints, Tyler Shough. I'm going to take the Saints 21-17. 8:20 p.m. on NBC Peacock. 6-4 Buccaneers at the 8-2 Rams. Rams favored by 7. Buccaneers fading a little bit. The Rams are just playing too well right now, offensively and defensively. They can beat you both ways. The Buccaneers, it looks like they're getting tired. I'm going to go Rams 28, Buccaneers 23. Then on Monday night, the 6-5 Panthers at the 7-4 49ers. 49ers are favored by 7. 49ers at home, little home cooking. I'm going to go 49ers 30, Panthers 20. So there you have it. Those are my picks. Weekend before Thanksgiving. Holy shit, man. Again, just NFL, college football. It just, you blink and it's gone. So coming up at 7 o'clock here on the Cole County Entertainment Network. Early evening sports buffet with the Ginch. Between the 7 and 8 o'clock hour, Mark Johnson, the voice of the Colorado Buffaloes, will be joining me. Talk about how the season has not gone out that well for Colorado Buffalo fans in the football department. So just pick his brain about where it's gone wrong. What's the inside word? Is Dion on thin ice? Again, he doesn't have Travis Hunter and he doesn't have his son. So where are they going to turn after this year? So I'll pick his brain. So join me over there, 7 o'clock, Cole County Entertainment Network. I will see everybody at the top of the hour.
Endzone.